What's going on? This is a new series I'm working on. I'm just going over some old cameras that I kind of buy to flip, and I come across some really cool stuff occasionally, and this is one of them. This is a Sears TLS. This camera came out in 1967. It's got a m42 mount, which I call the Pentax m42 mount, which is famous for the Honeywell cameras that came out around that time period. But this camera is like really cool. Look at it. We'll just take a look up all around it. Look how good condition this thing is for being several years old. Shutter still fires. Just cock it back like that and it's going to fire. Boom. And you notice here, this is how I test out all my cameras. I'll put it on, which is really cool. I like the where this exposure thing is set up. I've got it set in a super low shutter speed, and notice this camera goes all the way up to 1/1000th of a second. That was really cool for the for that time period. A lot of them just only went up to 1/500th of a second. So we'll take a look inside here. There you go. Look at that. Check that out. Just typical camera, but for that time period. But this, being a Sears model, a lot of people think of the 80s Sears crap, but this is actually really good quality. I'm digging it. Right here, you've got the basic, battery mount. I checked out the light meter in this thing, and I put this battery in. It works. So basically, you would use a quarter to open up the battery compartment here. But I would suggest getting one of these famous, since it is Sears, where is it? Get the famous Craftsman little turtle screwdriver thing. Works out really well. I've got a battery in here. This is the A625, not very hard to get. They cost under, I would get a bunch if you like to do this. But all this does is control the light meter inside the camera. Let's go ahead and take that out. And the light meter is working everything. There's a basic needle in there that you could go in and out of. To turn that light meter on, right here on the side, you would just flip that straight up in there to on, and that's how it would work. But this is a fantastic camera. Now, to change your ASA or ISO or your film speed, it's right here. All you do is lift this up and turn this to whatever your film speed is. Notice on the back, there's no way of, like some of the other cameras would have this little slot here where you would just tear off your film cardboard there and put it in there, so you know what film you had in there. You might have some like color film, or you might have black and white, whatever you had in there, but you would just put it in there. But this camera doesn't have that. A little older than that one I was just showing. So it has this to kind of help you remember. Put it empty. Just switch it to whatever you need. Black and white or whatever. But there's not that on there. So anyway, a very cool camera. I'm selling this on my eBay store, so check my eBay store out. I'll leave a link for that below. But I'm going to do a little series on these going... just talking about these old cameras, because I get a lot of them in, and they're really cool. This is the TLS by Sears, a fantastic film camera. Totally recommend. Thanks.